Okay, here we are back inside MatrixGold once again. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much for the watch time. Appreciate if you hit that subscribe button though. And if you're a subscriber and return viewer, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the support and everything. Thank you so much. Once again, May 15th through the 19th, coming up quickly, the Gemvision Virtual Summit. I'll be posting a link. Please check it out. Remember, you'll have to register for each event that you would like to attend. So let's get going today. Let me grab some fresh viewports here. Today, a while back, I had a request for making an engraved band. So I'm going to kind of talk about that. And there's kind of some crazy things. Actually, before I do this, I want to go in. I'm just going to grab me a line. And then I'm going to take it from F4. I'm going to change it to yellow. I'll take it from F4 and I'm just going to drag it straight down. The reason I'm doing this is because I want a profile to use in a certain way. So I'm just going to use one of my existing profiles. So I'm going to go in here and grab my tools and grab me a rail there, profile there. And I'm just going to go ahead and, I'll just take it like this here. And then I'm going to go and grab the profile I want to make my cutting, my engraving. Now you can do all kinds of, you can make your own profiles. You can have double row profiles. You could do, kind of be creative on your profile on what you want. I'm just going to take this thing here. All right. And I'm going to select it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees. All right. And then I'm just going to accept it. Yes, I'm going to accept it. And then I'm going to get rid of this line. I'm going to go ahead and center it. And hit enter. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to change my seam point from the top there to holding down shift right there at the bottom. Okay, and then hit enter. And then I'm just going to take that this curve here, get rid of it, and I'm going to change this one, the one with the new seam point, and save it. So that's the exact same profile, it's just upside down, right? And now when it's posted onto the rail or whatever line, it'll be this point here that'll be on the line, not this point here. So okay, and then I'll just go to my add profiles, select profile, this one here, bell profile, no, I want to take it to my shank, and then I'm going to hit enter, and it'll ask me to input a name and then just to save it. I already have one. I just put upside down V. But I already have it in my library, so I just wanted to show that's what I would do first to get the cut, instead of go back and redo all the manipulation on the ring as we move along, so that it'll go up there upside down right away. Now you can put, like real quick, you could put a double V. You just have to make sure that it's, anything you wanted, really. You can do, if you wanted a double cut, but just make sure that this area here is higher than the area that you're going to cut down. You'll want to cut at least probably a 0.3 or something like that, or 0.2, but you want that. You don't want it going up into here. You want to make it big enough, and then you can save it, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I hope so. I hope that made sense. So let's go in and grab a ring rail now at this point, and then we'll take that, and then I'll just select that. And the first thing we want to do, because we're going to use Smart Flow, is we want to go ahead and change this seam point on this puppy too. So let's get out of here. And I'm going to hold down shift, and I'm just going to take it down at the bottom. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to select that curve and change it back to my ring rail. So it's my ring rail color. And then I'm going to keep it organized, right? I'm going to select my curve, and I'm going to go to my tools again and grab a profile. And now profile on this one, I just want like a little domey shape type thing. So as soon as they load here, I'm going to just grab, let's see, something. Oh, as you can tell, I didn't do much prep work here. Oh, this one here, I guess. It's something like this. Yeah, with the little line there, and it's got a little dome across top. Yeah, let's just take this one. So I'll select it. And I'm not going to really mess around with the manipulation a lot. It's a 2x4, I think. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and take that. But I am not going to go ahead and just activate auto sweep. I'm going to do a little something here on this. And the reason being is a lot of times when you do the auto sweep or whatever, you sweep it and then you put your lines in there and split it and stuff. Sometimes it's still, when you flow it, it'll move off to the sides, right? It won't just stay on your item. So what I'm going to do, it won't stay right in the center. It kind of flows over to the side or whatever. So I'm going to just delete that problem right away. I'm just going to take a line curve and I'm just going to put it here and just draw it across, and then I'll just take that line to however deep I want to make that cut the surface to flow on, right? And now right away I'm just going to take it, I'm just going to split it with this line here and hit enter, and then just delete that line, delete that. Yep. Bring it back real quick. Maybe I did something wrong. Let's do a split. Objects to split. This one here, enter. This one here, enter. And now, okay. Now I can delete it. All right, so I have that. So that'll be my surface that I'll be flowing on. And it has a little bit of room there, which is fine. You can cut it wherever you want, of course. But this way I'm ensured that it's only going to flow on that surface. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my surface. I'm going to go surface 1. I'm going to select my ring route, and I'm just going to select that top selection there and then hit enter, and we have that. And I'm going to give it some shading. Now this is all right. It's a NURB surface, so we're good to go. You have to make sure it's a NURB surface, because when you go to do your auto base, if it's not, you only get half of it or something. So, but this is a NURBS. Why do I know? Because I can't explode it. And if I type in what, W-H-A-T, it'll tell me right here it's a NURB surface. Okay. So there we go. Now here, I'm just going to take that. I'm going to go to my transform, and I'm going to do an auto base. I'm going to select enter. I'm going to take that. Since we're here in transform, there's no reason not to do this. I'm going to go there, and then I'm just going to drag it up, and I'm going to change it to this color here. Now this part again, it's totally up to you, but I just like to work off, I don't like to work off that surface. I'm going to dupe all those edges, hit enter. I'm going to turn off my surface, and then I'm going to go back to my curves and draw me a line from the mid there over to here, and this time I'm going to draw one from here to here. Now I'm not going to also worry a lot about the design. This is just a concept type thing, so you get the idea of what we're going to do, and then you can take it and do whatever design that you're wanting to do, right? So just remember that I'm not going to be drawing anything really crazy and intricate here. It's just going to be very simple and quick, hopefully, so you don't have to waste your time. So I'm just going to grab an oval, and I'll change. Before I do grab that oval, let's take all this and let's change it to this layer here. And I am going to lock that layer. Now, when I lock it, I can't select it, but I can still use it to snap to. So I can go to the mids. I can, still use the near if my near was on, and still snap to it. I just can't select it, which is what I want. All right. So I'm going to grab me an oval, and I'm going to snap to that midsection. I'm going to hold down shift and just draw me a little circle, something like this out here. And then I'll just grab a circle and snap right there to that thing there. And kind of, I don't know what kind of design I wanted to. Something like this. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Now if I take this one and I dupe it, from what area? Let's see. If I dupe it from here to there, what kind of design am I going to get? Well, anyway, we'll worry about that as we go. Like I said, it's just a real quick kind of demo. I won't worry about all the design part. I'll leave that up to you and your creativity. So let's go ahead and just grab this here. Let's go to our tools. And now when I grab that profile, when I go in here and grab the profile, it'll be snapped to that little V area. So it's way down here at the bottom, I believe. Where is it? Right here, upside down, right? So I'll double click that one and we'll take it, and now it places it upside down. The thing here is, depending on the thickness and type stuff you want it to cut, you'll have to adjust your ring rails for accordingly. I'm just going to make them all the same size. I'm going to take this down to a 1, and I'm going to take this down to a 0.5. Okay, so that's kind of going to be my cutting area there. All right, and then I'm just going to take that and hit enter. And now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do my surface 1. And I'm going to select my ring rail, select my profile, hit enter. Okay, so I have that, and hit enter. And now I'm just going to go back here, and I'm going to go ahead and place another profile on this one here. And we'll go in here and grab that same profile. Again, if you wanted to make different cuts on stuff, or however, you can, do it any way you want. It's just concept. So let's double click here and let's get out of that. And we're in the right direction. So I'm going to take this one down to the 1, same measurements. And I'm going to take this one down to a 0.5. All right. And then I'll hit enter, and then I should have just done the sweep. And then I'll just do a sweep 1 from here to here to here, and hit enter one more time. So I have something like this that I'm going to be working with, right? Now, like I said, I don't know about how can I do this? What would be the best way? Let's see, I can take this. Oh, I can't select it. Let's turn that on for a second. Let's select that curve. Let's go to curves, and let's go to our point object, and let's just click in here, and we'll go to divide. We'll divide it by 6. We'll divide it more by we'll divide it by, I don't know, 8 maybe, and hit enter. Okay, so we have something like this. Okay, so we got that. All right, so now what I can do is I can use those points as that little guideline. You can divide that up however you want, and let's just do a dupe from that point to this point, to this point, to this point, and to this point. All right, we don't need that one, of course, so we'll get rid of that one. We'll take this polysurface, this polysurface, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and that one. And we will see now that line comes in handy. You can hit mirror here. I'm just going to mirror it from here. And hold down and do that. All right, so let's give it some shading. So we got a little design, something like this going on. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to take this curve here, not that profile or that surface there. We want to take that curve, and we want to take this curve over here, and we want to extrude them up. Click off them, select them both again, drag them down. Broke history, that's all right. And we'll take this surface here, and we'll take, holding down shift, take this surface here, and we will split with this planar and that planar, and hit enter. Enter, get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of this. All right. And I'm just going to go ahead and cap these for now. Unknown cap command. Let's see. No, didn't cap. Let's see if I'll cap CAP. And it capped on that one. Let's go over here and make sure these are capped. CAP. Okay, they're both capped. All right, so at this point, we're ready to go ahead and flow. So let's bring back that surface. And let's go to our transform and our smart flow. And let's go ahead and grab that surface, our base surface, select our destination surface, this one. And it looks like everything's okay. Let's select our objects to flow. And, oh, before I do this, sorry, I forgot something. I'm going to back out of that real quick, go to my right view. I didn't drag them down. You need to drag them down. I'm going to take it, I'm going to click there, I'm going to hit a negative 0.3. Okay, so something like maybe a little too deep. Let's select all those again, and I'm just going to go up 0.1. So it's dropping it down to negative 0.2. So there. Okay, but you can, again, you can experiment with what depth you want. All right, now let's go ahead and do that smart flow. So I'll select my base surface, destination surface, go to my right view, select objects, and that'll be all these, and make sure I have them all. And then just hit enter and wait. It's going to take a little bit of time because there's a lot of geometry. It's going to have to flow up there. So get out your music, go get some coffee. Take a little break. Oh, there it is, done already. Okay. So there we go. We got it up there, and it's stuck to our surface, right? It's not going anywhere but. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and accept that. All right. Now what I'll do is I'll go back to my surface and do another surface one from that rail there to this profile, the rest of the profile that we did not put out there originally, and hit enter. And then I'll take that surface and I will take our smart flow surface that we used, and I will join those back together. Okay, it's creating the mesh. Hopefully. Don't know why that's taking so long. Okay, so let's take it. We have a closed poly surface. All right. Now, here you're sharing a lot of planar edges, right? So you might have some issues here. And really, we only have to do half of it. We can cut the ring in half, and we can alter it over to the other side. So, you can try selecting them all and Boolean them. I don't think that'll work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, I guess. We'll go ahead and try. Boolean difference, we'll select this surface here, hit enter, and we will select all our grouping there and hit enter and give it a few seconds because that is a lot that it's going to have to do. And they're sharing a lot of planar edges. So probably will not work, but we'll find out here. Give it a few seconds, a few minutes. Now's the time to go get the coffee or kick back for a few seconds and wait for this. I think it's going to blow. That's why it's probably going to take so long, but look at that. There's a miracle every day. And hit enter. And then, of course, select that one surface, kind of save it if you want to. And there you go. At this point, you can take all this, just kind of hide it. And if you go to your plastic mode, you can see you've got a nice little cutout there. And from here, what if you want to, you could go in there and you could go to your solids, go down here to fillet edges, and you could select those edges to kind of maybe round them off a little bit. That's a 0.9. Let's just go ahead and see what that does for us. Preview, yes. Hit enter. And there you go. You could get a little nice, you could change those edges, smooth them off or whatever. I'm just going to go back here real quick because I don't want to waste your time. I got to Undoing blend. Oh no, don't freeze on me. Maybe now's the time to go get that coffee. I don't know why that, maybe I hit, a lot of times when you click too fast, Matrix can't catch up. You know, you start moving too quickly, and it'll kind of freeze up. So you just kind of need to wait for the commands to do their thing. And I think oh, there we go. Okay. You know, you just kind of got to not work quite as quickly, or not quickly. That's a bad analogy there. Let's see, where am I at here? Oh, am I upside down? There we go. Whenever you get lost, you really only have to go to your view and just go to back to restore viewports. If that happens, you can get there really quickly. But there you go. I will show one more thing, what you can do. Is for your rendering or whatever, you know, if you go to your rendering, you can kind of see your cutout, but it really doesn't show off anything, right? And so what you can do is you can go and you can explode this thing, right? And then just kind of, it takes a little time to do, but if you're wanting to show off that area. Let's hide our ring rail here real quick. If you're wanting to show off that cutting, it's probably good to take the time to just go ahead and do it, and then select all these edges and, you know, change them to another color. Just go through there and grab all those, you know, the non-cut areas. Go work your way around. Did I grab that? No, not that one. That one, this one, this one. Just kind of work your way around there. Not that one. This one. This one. Grabbing all the areas that would be highlighted, you know, if you didn't want to texture it or whatever. And this one. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Grab that, that, and that. That, and that. And these last two here, I think. Okay. So we have something like this, right? And then you can take your green, change it to another color, take this color, change it back to green, and then show the rest so that everything... Oh, okay, it's this color. No? Okay, let's go back. There we go. All right, take, what color is that? Take this color, change it to green. All right, and then bring back your green. And then take all this, put it back in hide. Take your green, group it together. Take all your other colors there and group it together. So now you have them individually, right? And it looks like I grabbed something here. Let's ungroup this real quick. I could just do a super select. Hold down, what is it? Shift and Control, is it? That surface there, and Shift and Control for that surface there, and change them to green. All right, there we go. And then take all your green, make sure it's grouped together, and then is this still, yeah, that's still grouped together. And I still got those, I don't know where those things are coming in at. Okay. All right. All right, there we go. So then the only thing you have, well, you don't want these little profiles. Super select, Shift Control. No, I did it, broke history. See, I'm click happy. So yeah, let's get off that. Shift Control, click this and delete it. And I think is that the only one that I grabbed? Yeah, let's get rid of this one here. All right, now, sorry, apology. All right, and then go to your render, right? And turn on your render, turn on your, there we go, you got a little bit better look at it. Now what you can do is you can, this is already white gold, so you don't have to worry about it. You can just click this, scroll down to maybe matte black, and then apply it. And now you can see the design a little bit better in the ring, right? So, I mean, that's just another little hint, but hopefully this will kind of give you an idea of what you can do, you know, with setting it up and then making cutouts in different, you know, you can make tons of different designs. If you want to get real intricate, you could really do that as well. It just takes a little bit of time, but it's a real quick, easy way to make something pretty cool. And again, you can smooth off all those edges. There's a lot you can do in here. So hopefully this will kind of help you out. And if it does, please give me a like, subscribe, and a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching. Good designing.